Welcome to our channel, dedicated to keeping you informed about the latest developments. Today, we're discussing the exciting update, $3,744 more in 2024 for SSI Supplemental Security Income. Hit subscribe to stay informed about crucial news that could impact your life. Join us as we explore how this increase in SSI benefits could positively impact millions. Just to be clear, I'm only talking about SSI Supplemental Security Income in this video and the approximately 8 million beneficiaries who do receive benefits from this program on a monthly basis. For those receiving various Social Security benefits like retirement, disability, and more, I have dedicated videos on the channel and more to come. Today, however, I'm solely focusing on SSI due to its specific parameters and dollar amounts. Stay tuned for insights tailored to SSI beneficiaries. Also very specific, therefore, this only pertains to SSI beneficiaries. So with that being said, I want to jump into the details, and again, I just want to clarify that really quickly. So there's no confusion, that this may pertain to other benefits administered by Social Security, which, by the way, if you're an SSI beneficiary, if you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor and subscribe down below. There's a big subscribe button right down below the video. Make sure to hit that, as I'm here for you every single day, advocating on your behalf and doing anything I possibly can to help you out right now. Finances are very tight. Money is very tight for the vast majority of people. And we know that there's a ton of proposals out there right now to change SSI, to change Social Security, to reform the programs, and anything else. I'm watching it all very closely and bringing it to your attention every single day in these short videos. So again, if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe down below and feel free to share the video with your friends on my social media. I'll explain the specifics of this $3,744 to you. What is happening with this? The latest announcements of revisions for 2024 and the implications for you and your monthly benefit at this time. First of all, as you may have seen from watching the videos for some time or from hearing about it elsewhere, there are numerous pieces of legislation that are currently being considered to alter SSI. Now, here's the thing. SSI has been around for over 50 years. It has not been reformed in a very, very long time. And as a result of that, there's still provisions within SSI that are still original back from the 70s, 50 plus years ago. Do you think it needs to be updated? Yeah, exactly, it needs to be updated right. And the thing is if you're an SSI beneficiary, you know that your benefits are significant below where they really need to be. It's basically impossible to live on $943 a month these days, right? Yeah. Especially as of recently the last few years with rapidly rising inflation. So anyway, that is where some of this is coming from. But anyway, let me talk about a couple different parameters here. Number one, want to talk about the federal poverty line right now for 2024. Now, this is a metric that does increase, and it changes each and every year. Now it changes based on a variety of factors. But this year, 2024, it increased by 3.29% over last year, 2023. So went up by an extra $480 for the entire year, and it went up to $15,600 for the entire year. That is the federal poverty line for a household of one individual. Now obviously the federal poverty line for a household of 2, 3, 4, 5, continues to change. But that is the number for a household of one individual this year, 2024. However, now let's do some math on this. I've already run the numbers. Don't worry, you don't need to whip out your call calculator. I got it for you. All right. So anyway, $15,600 for the entire year divided out on a monthly basis is $1,000. $255 a month is what comes out to be okay. That's the federal poverty line on a monthly basis. However, now let's look at your SSI benefit for just a second. The current maximum benefit for a person in 2024 is $943, which is $312 below the federal poverty threshold and significantly below the federal poverty limit. There is a $312 difference between $1,255 and $943. That is significantly below the federal poverty line. For instance, if you are currently receiving the maximum amount of $943 from SSI, what do you think $312 a month could do for you and your standard of living? That would go a long way toward improving your lifestyle. That would really help you in your life. I think we can all agree on that. But here's the dilemma. Consider it in this manner: if they were to raise the benefits up to the federal poverty line, which, by the way, there is legislation out there right now to do exactly this. Okay, this isn't just like some off the cuff. Well, if they did it, if they were to do it, which they could easily do it because there is legislation to do exactly this, raising benefits up to the federal poverty line, because that is a purpose of SSI when it was formed, to be an anti-poverty program. But that's a whole another discussion in of itself. We can talk about that in a separate video. But here's the thing: if they were to raise these benefits up to the federal poverty line, this would be an increase on a monthly basis of $312 a month, more, taking benefits from $943 up to $1,255 a month. The federal poverty line keeping consistent with the purpose of the program when it started over 50 years ago. However, check this out: if they were to do this over a 12-month span of time, so just 2024, if they were to do this for our 2024 alone, now obviously we're a few months into the year so far, right? So obviously they didn't start at the beginning of the year. But if they did think of this just in a 12-month period of time, this would translate into an extra $3,744 for the entire year. And as an SSI beneficiary, that's nuts. That's a lot more money, right? What would that do again for your lifestyle? An extra $312 a month, or $3,744 a year, for an SSI beneficiary would be life-changing. I mean, here's the thing. Is it going to be is it going to change your life so dramatically, like it's night and day? I mean, maybe not. But would it be, influential? Yeah, for sure. Right? An extra $312 a month for basically anybody would be pretty nice. That'd be a massive increase, which, by the way, that'd be a 33% increase to benefits now. If you look at it on a percentage basis, that's massive. Think of it this way. You're working at a job, right? You're working, 9 to 5 or part-time, whatever it happens to be. Your year in review comes around, right? So you go in and meet the manager, you sit down and have this great conversation with the manager for your year-end review. Oh my, right. What if the manager whipped out and said, well, we're going to give you a 33% raise this year? That's what it's equivalent to. Seriously, that is what it comes down to. So have you ever had that conversation? I highly doubt they offer you a 33% raise, right? Maybe they offer you oh, we're going to raise your income by 2% this year. We're going to be super generous and we're going to do a 2.5% raise this year, right? And you're like, seriously, I'm insulted. I should literally just walk out right now, right? But that's what it comes down to. So this 33% increase in benefits for SSI beneficiaries would be truly life-changing. It's the main provision of the SSI Restoration Act, aiming to lift benefits to the federal poverty line. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and explore more videos on the channel. Have a great day, take care, and see you in the next video.